to go take a shower. Like if you read it, it's like what it is. You're like, she's tired. There's no way I can do this all. The end. Chapped lips for Margot. Don't leave me. Welcome. So it is February 17th, 4 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon. The girls just got in from school. As you can probably hear, they are not in their best spirits. We're gonna try to kind of debrief and get back in a good mindset of things, because it seems like it's maybe an overstimulating, not a good mental headspace day. We usually don't do that just a ton, but we need to kind of like shower and just have like a chill, non-overstimulating afternoon. Bubby's in the floor. I just put supper in the oven. Yeah, we're gonna take showers tonight. Just put supper in the oven. I prepped it at lunch because I find that cooking supper during lunchtime is best. Not always, but I usually do try to cook supper during lunch, or at least prep as much as I can so I can just put it in the oven if I don't cook it all the way. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna unload the girls' backpacks, kind of do like a reset of the house a little bit, even though this is what it is right now. And I've got to put all these dishes in the dishwasher, just kind of reset. Okay, so we finished supper. We kind of cleaned. I'm about to go take a shower. And Bubby and Daddy are working out, right?
I'm about to.
Yeah. You're gonna go work out?
Mm-hmm.
Marnie, what are you gonna go do?
Work out.
You're gonna work out too? Girl, you already had your bath and in your jammies. Me and Callan's are in because the rest of the house is a wee bit loud right now. Callan and RP are working out. Callan's not. He's with RP though. And then Porter just went out there with him. Margot is playing. So this is like the only like quiet room for me just to sit down for just a little bit. So let's just show this real quick. So I was reading, so I use this Bible and it gives you like your everyday like chapters to read. So I follow this girl on TikTok, and she does like little quick scripture reading of like what's on her heart, you know, just everything. So like I wonder what she's been talking about here lately. So I went there and she started talking about Proverbs 31. And I do like Proverbs 31. I always go back to it. It's something that it's like a motivator in a way. It's like when I'm kind of like, gosh, what should I be doing? It kind of like gets your focus back right. So, you know, I read it again, but then she's like one of those cool people who can be like, well, I read this. And then it made me think about, let me tell you what she said. Then it made me think about Matthew 6:33 and then, you know, Corinthians 15:58. And so, you know, I start digging into it a little bit and I read it. And this morning, like I've warmed my coffee back up. I've gotten the kids off to school. I have not gotten ready. People are like fans of the 5 a.m. club. I love getting up early. It's just not something that is jobbing right now. Like as soon as I get out of bed, the kids wake up. And so that's just not something that is in. Anyway, so I start reading, you know, like I've already read these verses multiple times before. And like this woman is tired. This woman is very tired. There's no way that she's doing this all and like she's gotta be tired. Like, and for instance, she says she is energetic and strong, a hard worker. I'm like, she's energized by Folgers, because what I'm never like, this is a hard woman to live up to every day. For example, I mean, like she's getting up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household. She plans the day's work for her servant girls. But that is the key word right there, okay? Because I really dug down a rabbit hole. Servant girls. And I meant to look for it. And I just read it and it was like, boop, there it is. Because this entire time when you're reading this, you're like, she's talking to me. I'm supposed to, let me just read it. Oh, through that. She goes to inspect a field and buys it with her earnings as she plants a vineyard. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamp burns late into the night. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fibers. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. She makes her own bedspreads. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. Her husband is well known in the city at the city gates, where he sits with the other civic leaders. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise. She gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household. She suffers nothing from laziness. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. So I know that was like really fast, but if you want to, go read it again, because I have studied this and now everything is like popping out. Like, I'm going to try to like kind of do this. So long story short, so I don't get long-winded, and I'm not gonna say bore you, because this is by far not a boring section. Like if you read it, it's like what it is, you're like, she's tired, there's no way I can do this all. The end. Okay, but no, when you start digging into it, you're like, okay. So the moral of the story is, these are not a checklist to go by daily, from what I have read and learned so far today, because it's really on my mind. I'm like, there's no way to be this person every single day. There's no way that I can do all of that. Serve the poor and the needy, be this for my family, be this for my husband, like make sure that I'm, dressed in fine linen, like something. I mean, I'm just saying athletic attire is kind of what keeps me sane these days. Not sane, but you will not catch me in fine linens at this point in my lifetime, because it's hot and I cannot chase my kids with that on. That also might say something about my hormones. I don't know. It's not a checklist. I know I keep saying that, but it's not a checklist. It's like, these are characteristics, and it's just of a woman who is, I wish I had my phone with me because it goes much deeper, but like, she's clothed in strength and dignity. She laughs without fear. It means that she's like trusting the Lord. Like she's not everything. And also the key word is, because in my mind, I'm thinking that she's doing all of this stuff, that she's doing everything. But the key word right here was servants. She had people helping her, y'all. She didn't do all this by herself. That's another, like, what? She's very attentive. She knows that she has intention every day. She doesn't, maybe this is like the key. She doesn't have clutter. She knows exactly what she's supposed to be doing, her purpose, her intention, and that keeps her at peace. And she's able to do all of these things, not every day. It's like over a lifetime. So these aren't like a checklist to accomplish every day. And then it says, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. That always kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm like, am I supposed to fear the Lord? Like, am I supposed to be scared of him? But when you start digging into like the Hebrew meaning of things, it doesn't mean as terror. It means that we're supposed to like admire and see God's greatness. So I'm gonna dig deeper into this because there's just so much. So as a mother of 3, going into this, I'm like, I can be this, and I'm still working on it. So I'm like, I've got to dig a lot more deeper and like come at like how I perceive what it's saying. But it's not asking me to be everything. It's asking me to be very intentional with my household. That like, I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna have people who actually physically help me, but then the Lord's actually going to emotionally, spiritually, everything help me. And lost my train of thought there. So that's fun. Anyway. So, like as a mother, when you're like in the thick of it, I think it just means be intentional. Like, we're not going to let the clutter on the outside impact our time, how we're raising our family.
Look.
No chapped lips for Margot. You're cute.
This way, Mom?
Yeah, ma'am.
This way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mom, booty coming out.
Your what's coming out?
Booty. Pull up.
Your booty's coming out of your pull-up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
I'm gonna get it out.
You got a wedgie?
No. Mommy.
You did not see good last night, Bubby. No, you didn't. Oh, you need to hold my hand. You need to hold my hand.
Oh, Mom, why is he not blinking?
I don't know, babe. Say, I was blinking. Yes, yes, I am. Yeah, I had to change your clothes last night because you pee-peed on your clothes, silly. Oh, I see your toes.
And you woke me up last night. Did you wake me up last night? Did you wake me up last night? Bubby, did you wake me? Did you wake me?
What are we gonna do today?
Go get our nails done.
Go get our nails done.
We can't go get our hair done.
No, because we don't have what?
I don't know.
We don't have an appointment made.
We just have the nail salon made.
Yeah, we can just go to the hair salon. Nail salon.
You said hair salon.
Easy. And then
We're gonna go eat some lunch.
eat some lunch.
We're
Bubby,
gonna
are you gonna have some lunch today?
at Mexican.
You gonna have Mexican for lunch?
No, you have milk at lunch. You can watch me get my nails done.
Yeah, I'll watch you get your nails done.
I was about to say hair done. Do we need?
All right.
Die.
Do you like it? Okay, give me your rating. Is it good? Is it a 10 out of 10? Or is it, like, what is it? What do you think? 10 out of 10? A 5 out of 10? Don't leave me hanging.
A 10 out of 30.
10, that means it's not very good. About a 10 out of 10 means it's amazing.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'm with you. Yours was delicious. Now we're gonna go stop by Farm Safety, right? We're gonna see how everybody's doing.
And then go see Neemon.
Well, she's at the Farm Safety.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's at the Farm Safety where they're teaching farmers what to do if
Well, I need to learn some.
yeah. Okay, go sit down for me. Let's get out of here. Mimon has got a turnout here. Look at all these people. All of these farmers are here to learn farm safety. I know, right? So we just got Margot from school and we're coming home to do our little reset because we haven't been here all day. We've been doing our girls' day. You're gonna wear that to me once there's some flies in here. Cannot stand a fly. Do not like them. Yeah, we're gonna do a little pickup. Not cooking supper tonight because they're gonna be gone, and also we have leftovers. No need to cook anything when we have all that food. Anyways, yeah, we have church service at 5 for Ash Wednesday. Do that, come back home. Porter skipped her nap today, so we're going to go to bed early. Not scared of the dark. Okay, let's go.
Well, what does this say?
Happy Valentine's Day.
What does this say?
Day.
What's this say?
Happy.
No.
Happy.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Happy Valentine's Day.
about to get out here and I'll golf this back on. There's the dog. Get out here and work out. I am so sore. So I did a leg workout on Monday and I never really feel it the next day, but then like 48 hours after that workout, which is very odd that I'm sore because it's not like I haven't really been working out, but lunges really get me. And they got me again. So I'm gonna work out that soreness a little bit. So it's a full body day today. I did arms on Tuesday. I didn't do anything yesterday because it was kind of like an active recovery day. Also, it was just a really busy day. So gonna do that. And then when I don't feel like getting out here and working out, here's like the line of things that go through my head on the motivation to work out. Because sometimes it's not just mere motivation. So it is rarely ever about like the actual physical looks of it. Don't get me wrong, like that is a great, like that might like get me out here to be like, okay, like if I, you know, want to try to do that, I need to be out here. It's definitely more about how it makes me feel. And so one, like I have like an immediate, like I feel good about it. But then I also know that when summer comes around and I know that I've like put in the time and just consistency of it, that I'm gonna feel better about going into the summer, having been on a semi-consistent schedule. And so it's not that it's like a perfect, I don't work out 5 days a week. Like my goal is just a minimal 3 times a week, and if I get more, that's great. But if I don't, then I don't. And I've gotten back on the Peloton a little bit. That is humbling. I do like to run, but it's just I just don't really like to run while breastfeeding. And also, I don't know, I just haven't gotten there yet. Also because it's hard. And I think after Margot, I've gotten up to like 11 miles. But I also think that having consistent weight training before you start high mileage like that, higher mileage, it really helps. And so I feel like even before I need to run, I definitely need to be more consistent with the weight training and strength training than cardio. So kind of going back to like the things that motivate me. So one is obviously being like a healthy person and like wanting to be able, just the overall benefits of strength, like any type of movement actually. Just knowing that I put in that time that was like dedicated to training. And then just a strong why of things. So definitely to like be a healthy mother. It helps with anxiety, just movement in general. And then of course, you know, like to think that I'm getting stronger and to see that that progressive overload is working, to know that I'm getting like able to lift more weights. And then if that doesn't get me out of like motivate out here to work, then I think about all the people who don't have arms and legs that would love to work out, and here I am complaining about a voluntary action that I get to choose to do and that I should be blessed to be able to do. And then if that doesn't work, then I think about all this and I'm like, suck it up, buttercup, you need to get out there and do this, because then I think about all of the people, men and women, who fight for my freedom to be able to just like choose to do this on a Thursday morning, and that it's not a survival thing. I'm not having to like stay strong and fit because like my life depends on it, which it does like in an aspect, but like it doesn't weigh heavily on it. And so then I think about that and I'm like, you can suck it up and get out there for 30 minutes. And then of course I give myself grace where grace is due. There's the dog again. But that, and then I think about the Olympians and just athletes who, but you know, they chose to do that. But I also just love, you know, the concept that they like were consistent with something and that they like were so good at it that they could win a gold medal. Anyway, and just like that type of dedication towards something. And you know, I could go on about being a mother and just needing something for myself. And I think that's why I got into running, because it is a one-man job and like only I can do that. I don't have to rely on like someone else's, well, I do have to rely on someone else's schedule, but it's not a team sport. It's me like a fight against myself and trying to push through the pain. There is pain. And just like that overall, like, oh my gosh, look what I just did. But then also wanting more and like that healthy balance. But I'm by no means perfect. And some of that probably doesn't mean anything to any of you. But that's just kind of how I get myself out here sometimes. And it's not perfect. I'm still trying to figure out like what I like to do. But strength training has always just kind of been, I guess I started doing strength training like three years ago. And I just kind of like it. I don't do Pilates. I haven't ever even tried Pilates, so it's not, I can't even say that I don't like it. I just haven't tried it. But I keep seeing it on my Peloton app, so I think I might try it. I definitely do some yoga and stretching because postpartum muscles and just overall flexibility is very poor. I've actually thought about seeing a physical therapist because I have such poor mobility in my hips that it is unreal. Very, very not good. So I'm trying to really work on that. So I'm gonna get out here. Like I said, it's a full body day. I don't even know what's in my full body. I know Bulgarian split squats, shoulder press. We have like this weight machine, but you have to load your weights. Here comes the dog again. And don't get me wrong, I do complain about it. But you know what, I'm just thankful to have it. I hate loading my weights though. I want the little one. Eventually we're gonna upgrade where I can just stick the pin in it. Because what's hard is when you're doing two different exercises that use this machine, but then you have to keep taking your weight on and off during the sets. Is it me being lazy? I don't think I'm being lazy. I just would rather not have to just sit there because sometimes there's like a huge weight difference between what I am, like between the two exercises that I'm doing. So,
Say hello. We just finished our workout and Callan sat out there the entire time, didn't we? And we all got some vitamin D, we got some energy out. Hey, babe. Okay, hang on just a second, okay? And Slash got to run around, and so now we're back inside getting lunch, picking up a little bit because we haven't really done anything this morning as far as cleaning the house. So we're gonna try to pick up a little bit, but might not actually get much. So I'm gonna go jump in the shower, make some lunch because he's gonna be ready for his second nap. And we're gonna lay Margot down. I'm gonna go fix my protein shake with creatine and move on from there. And then that wraps up today's video. And so we hope that you all have a great weekend.